Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Albion Online. Yesterday we were doing the tier 7 Hellgates with a group of 5, and today I am just doing a solo tier 7 dungeon. It's this dungeon, Infestor Flash Swarm. Because I think most of people, they're actually doing the yellow dungeons with a group of 5 just to be safe. And then sometimes they like to enter the portal, and this way they get a lot of fame and silver. But yeah, doing solo these dungeons is quite easier because you don't have to get a group, and still you can get a lot of fame and silver. The only thing that you have to really be careful about is dying, because if you die, then you pretty much lose your gear. And I tried a tier 7 just now, but I got so low from some of the monsters that I'm a bit scared, because I'm right now in 6.2 gears. You can see it's 6.2 enchanted, so it's quite expensive. I don't want to lose it, and yeah, I might do something stupid. Yeah, I like this way much more because it takes a long time to get the group. And this way you can get yeah, similar or even more fame. See, like one of the goals gives just 60 fame and yeah, 200 silver. So this is quite much if you compare it to the fame you get from the elite mobs with a group of 5. It's the same, but because they do usually a lower level dungeon, it's less actually. So I get more silver, more fame, and I can just play alone. So something that I really like to do recently. What I like even more is doing this tier 7 Hellgates. We got some tier 7 and tier 8 resources from the Hellgate. And as far as I know, on this island it's the only place you can go. You can get these resources. So that was really fun and really nice, and also really fun to do. Oh, I thought I put my shield earlier, but yeah. I get usually scared if my HP gets like 1 bar or under a bar. But yeah, you have to keep DPSing, because if you run away, usually you're lost. So what I'm using now is a cabbage soup. It increases my health regeneration by 300%. I basically need that, guys. Because when you're solo, you need that. When you're with a group, you have a healer, so you don't need that, and you can use some damage food instead. So yeah, I pretty much advise you guys to be if you're doing something, to be at least the same tier, or maybe even 1 tier up, like 6.2. You can maybe solo the tier 6 dungeon, and if you're 6.3, you can I think do tier 7. But yeah, like I said, guys, these dungeons are in red zones, and you lose all your gear. So I think I wouldn't even advise to go around in this kind of dungeons with a tier 6.3 gear, because I have 6.3 now, but it costs a million. So yeah. I think only the bow piece costs 700k, so it's not really worth it to yeah, risk losing it in red zones. Unless you have found a way to make more silver, and then you can, like, suppose you have a billion, you don't care much about a million anymore. So yeah, I think I'm at the point right now as well. I think this build is like 200k. Yeah, I can get it back in a day. If I die, I won't like it, but it wouldn't be an issue. I can get, yeah, because we're doing this tier 7 Hellgates now. I think yesterday I got like 500k in a day. So yeah, this 200k is not a big deal anymore if I lose it. Just now I also lost like 50k of armor pieces. I lost doing a chest fight, because in the rest zones you also have chest fight, and then in a chest you can also get a lot of resources. So I'm not so experienced in PvP, also my build is not so PvP oriented, so guys, I like the fact that no one is doing these dungeons, and they give me a lot of silver and gold. So yeah, I think most players are, first of all, they're not so not so much fame farming as me, guys. I'm usually doing a lot of fame farm, and that's why I'm tier 6. I'm almost tier 7 with this bow. I also have a tank which is tier 6. I can also spec it to tier 7 if I want. So these are pretty hardcore guys for PvE, but for PvP I also don't know what kind of build I want for PvP, because just now some guy 2v1 us with the black monk staff, guys. I think he had some pretty OP gear. I was also there with just like a tier 4 daggers, and I didn't know how to use them correctly, so that's a problem, guys. But I think in the launch I will at least make one character. I think that's I think I will make one dagger guy. I'm not sure dagger or claws. I think I will make the dual daggers and just yeah, get more familiar with it, because dual daggers is also good in Hellgates. It's pretty good DPS, and I think the best weapon in Hellgates for DPS is the single dagger in Torch. But that weapon is not so good for PvP. So and maybe the dual daggers is also not so good for PvP. I think like those monk staves. I just now saw someone with artifact stave, guys. You can be whatever you want, but you're just constantly stunned, and you can't do anything. So maybe I'll maybe I'll make a quarterstaff guy or something like this. I don't know, guys. I really have no clue what I will make as PvP build. I also don't like the PvP much, because it's never fair, guys. It's not like you go 1 versus 1. It's like, yeah, this is the bigger group, and the bigger group wins usually. Except when you suck at PvP like me, then some guy with a good build can still win us, but it's usually just a game of numbers, so I don't like it much. But also you won't get so much silver and fame from it. I think the dungeons is what give you all the silver and fame. Okay, now I have to really watch out or not. Oh no, I think it's okay. Oh, it's resetting. God damn it. It's resetting and now it's coming back. This is weird. But it's okay, because it's one ghoul. Yes. No, it's silver fame. I wanted to fill those books, guys. That's because the mercenaries, what I told you before, is what gives you a lot of money. So all my mercenaries are adept now, but what I'm still doing is filling those novice books, guys, because they are easily filled and they still bring a lot of cash. So before I try to fill up, yeah, before I filled up the tier 3 books, but it's just taking too long, so I swapped back to my tier 2 books, which I have filled quite easy. So yeah, tier 7 solo dungeon is another problem. You can also, I think you can do this tier 7 and then with the 2 guys. This will also be good. Yeah, the tier 7 gives like 500 silver per mob or something, but I think for now this tier 6 is good enough for me, because you see, sometimes I get like 2 bars, so I really don't want to risk dying. Actually, what I want to do, guys, what I really would like to do is get a big group and get all the way over here to Cistern, because there's a yellow dungeon. And you need 12 guys at least, and the dungeon is lethal, and yeah, it's just a shit, guys. I also think there you will find the best of the best gear and items dropped, so I think it's pretty hardcore and it's pretty hard, but I also didn't do it before. It's one of the things I would really like to do. I also went before to Castle Siege, did I tell you guys? We went with a group of 50, but these people also weren't so much experienced in PvP, so yeah, we basically all died. We walked a very long way to get there, and then we all died. Yeah, it's also because the Red Army, guys, the Russians, the Red Army is controlling this whole game in this black zones. That's what people have been telling me, at least. So basically you have this one group who is really experienced in taking castles, taking these black zones, because they have 30 million silver castle chests. But yeah, of course, maybe it's not even worth, guys, because it's of course you have to spread it amongst those 50 people. So then it's less than a million. It's like 500k, which you can get in doing a few dungeon runs. So maybe silver-wise it's not worth it, but of course, yeah, it's the big money. It's what you want, of course. And also to get fame in the game, you know, if you're like the #1 guild in this game, it's like, yeah, you have so much, you get so much fame, like real fame, not the fame that, yeah, it's just cool. So some people know my name in the guild now. They make jokes about Sexy Julia. It's really cool. I don't think much people do it. One friend of me is also doing this. I think he can farm the tier 7 already, but yeah, for me it's a bit hard. I don't want to. I don't want to lose my 6.2 gear, even if it's just 250k. Yeah, usually I never have more than 1 million silver. It's because I always spend my silver on something. I'm like, oh, I have money, I can buy this, buy that. And yes. Also in the beginning we failed a lot of Hellgates. We did 8 to 7 Hellgates, I think. And in the beginning a lot of us just ripped, and we have to buy armor again, and also one time I get PK'd. So, but the last couple of days, at worst we ran out of time, so we still kept our gear. And yesterday we did 2 tier 7 Hellgates, and both runs were successful. So we got all the tier 7 and tier 8 resources. I'm so happy to finally get this down. And yeah, I think from now we can start farming those, which will be a really nice source of income, because you get silver and a lot of fame from the mobs itself, and then you get a lot of silver from selling those very pricey resources. So it's both fun, and it's good fame, and it's good silver. So this is what you want in the game. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next episode of Albion. Peace.